Good evening, peeps. We good that way? I think we're good. All right. Hope you all having a enjoyable Tuesday. Hope there's plenty of y'all eating tacos out there. Although, it should be said, tacos should be eaten every day, not just Tuesdays. And speaking of tacos, that's going to be the first prize on the wheel, of course. Anyone who knows me, you could have guessed this. All right. My goal tonight is to finish the prizes in this outer wheel. I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble doing that. And I'll probably do a lot of the finer details on the finds and stuff off camera, just because you don't see a whole lot going on camera when I'm doing finer details like that. Maybe I can find a way to do it faster in the future and actually make it worthwhile watching, but as it stands right now, I'm just going to aim to get the main ideas out onto the canvas so you can see what I'm going for. I'll be posting all the finished products on Facebook, Instagram. I try to post on Twitter as well, but I'm not very active on Twitter. I probably should be. I may be a little less active on Instagram, possibly, than Twitter. For the longest time, I haven't really had to think about put my stuff on social media. But hope y'all enjoy it. So I believe I have the stream overlay fixed in such a way that now when someone follows or subscribes or whatever, it should display some kind of alert overlay. Hopefully tonight I'll get to see if that works or not. Anyone's been following along, thank you. Appreciate you coming back. I know these aren't the most entertaining streams, but hey, hopefully we can make something of it. All right, let's draw a couple tacos. Think of yellow, touch of orange maybe. Maybe a touch of brown. Yeah. We'll need some red. A little bit of light green, I think. I think that's all taco colors we need. I'm not going to need a lot for this. Let's get a dab of each. Because a little dab will do ya, or so they say. To anyone who may have heard me say I planned on being on this weekend, sorry I didn't make it online if you were hoping I was going to be. Just wasn't feeling too hot. All right, let's get some tacos drawn here. Almost don't know what to start with first. Maybe just a rough outline of tacos is a good idea. Something like this. Of course, we need 2 tacos. Can't just be having 1 taco for Gemini. No, no, no. No, no, no. Gotta have 2 tacos. Of course, a true taco lover will never limit themselves to 2, no matter their size. Okay. Really don't know how this is going to turn out. I've never tried to draw a taco before, but I've eaten so many that I think I'll do okay. Probably looks kind of weird right now, and I'm just getting the shells drawn. I'll add some toppings on after. Man, I want taco already. Oh crap, should have filled up on water. Yeah, well, I think we're good. Let's get a little bit of beef on here. Now, of course, I think beef tacos are probably the best. Chicken tacos are very delicious as well, though. Now, I've never tried fish tacos, but I love seafood. So, fish tacos is something I'm going to do someday. Now, if you don't also love tacos, can't be friends for one. And that's just really unfortunate. You should change your stance on tacos. I'm sorry, someone had to say it. Think of the children. So, oh no, no. I'm definitely gonna need some water here. So I'm gonna get that. I'll just be 1 second. So busy getting my camera stuff ready that I forgot to get my water ready. Man, I want taco. Okay. I think we're looking all right there. So we need to get some lettuce all up in here. Or something green. Maybe we'll call it cilantro. I don't really care. Oh, geez, I just realized. Terrible glare. Sorry, peeps. Oh, it's looking a little better. Yeah, less glare the better, eh? Oh. Alright, cool. I wish I could get less glare, yet more light for what I'm doing. Um, and I think it might just have to do with the quality of the lights that I have. I was looking into uh, some better lights, but at a couple $100 a pop, I think I'm gonna hold off right now. Lettuce is looking good. Let's get some little bits of delicious cheese in here. Probably can't see it too well on camera, but this cheese is looking freaking delicious. I think I might just mix the cheese all in with this lettuce here and then just touch it up with the lettuce later. Need a little bit of red in there though. Gotta have some salsa on your taco or your taco's not complete. I mean, you can have tacos with just like cheese on them, I guess. Cheese and spice. But seriously, why are you cheaping out on the salsa? Salsa is cheap. You should put it on your taco. Hoping to get at least the basis of all these prizes done tonight. I got a list done up of what I consider to be some humorous options here. These tacos are looking pretty ready to go. I think we need to just touch up the shells a little bit here. Now I'm using a fairly pale yellow on the shell, and I think that that's probably the kind of yellow we want. If I go with too rich of a yellow, I guess, I think it'll almost look like the tacos are wrapped in banana. We don't want that. It's gotta be wrapped in corn flour. Alright, so we just need those tiny little dots that tortillas are known for. Okay. Not the bird. Not the bird at all. And I have no idea what that voice was. I'll never make it again. But I can't promise that. I'm hoping that the music isn't crazy loud. I tried adjusting some settings. I don't know if it's nuts. I'm hoping that I'll see someone hop on to watch here so I can ask them if it's crazy on their side. I don't think it'll be, but it's really tough to tell when you're just listening to your recordings. At least for me, I have yet to find a way to record something that when I play it back for myself, it'll sound like the sound coming out of the stream, if that makes sense. Move these paints. But whatevs. Figure it out as it go. I think I'll need a mixture of that red and black again. It's almost coming across kind of brown, in all honesty. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll touch this up with some red, and then go back over with a dark red to give it cracks. Oh, excuse me. All right, next one. So this one's Cancer. I'm gonna do a bowl of crab salad. So I guess I need some white for that. Really couldn't think of anything else humorous for Cancer. That was an appropriate joke. Not that I necessarily care about how appropriate or inappropriate a joke is. Some jokes, totally, no, just not cool. But, you know. Most jokes, yeah, alright. Alright, bowl of crab salad. I think the bowl is going to have to be a different color by the time I'm done with this. In fact, I'm certain of it. But what color? What color are we going to do? Perhaps a very light blue. Let's give this a go. Well, it seems to work in person. Camera might not pick that up, but it's making a difference here. The reason why it needs to not be a white bowl is mainly because crab salad's mostly white with red bits. If you never tried crab salad before, what are you doing with your life? You should eat that stuff. Get out there and eat yourself crab salad today. I think this bowl needs a couple of little design choices on it. Ain't gonna be much, but it feels too plain the way it is. Way too plain. Not too bad, I guess. Needs a bit of shading though. And we'll get started on our salad now. So, for those of you who haven't had crab salad before, crab salad is kind of like potato salad without potatoes, I guess. Ooh, this bowl's gonna be heaping. Oh wait, has the crab salad I've had potatoes in it? I think it did. In all honesty, I don't eat too much crab salad. It's delicious. Every time I try it, it's very delicious. I think there's chunks of potato in it, but the most important thing is it's a creamy salad. It's got chunks of crab in it, and crab is friggin' delicious. And if you don't like crab, well, you're entitled to be wrong. It's really no different than tacos. You don't like tacos? It's alright. It's alright. You could be wrong. That's your choice. Life is full of choices. If you want to make the wrong one, you're allowed. It's okay. Get ourselves a little fork in there. Then we just need to add bits of red, I think. Maybe add little bits of white on top. Too bad. There's just a very, very delicate balance of red and white here. Excuse me. Okay, I think we good. Well, if I hadn't said it already, if you're coming back, watching again, thanks. Appreciate it. I think I may have fixed the whole if you subscribe or follow or whatever on both Twitch and YouTube. I think I've got it for both Twitch and YouTube that it will show alerts on the screen now. Don't know for sure, but here's hoping we can test tonight. I did some offline testing and it seems to work, but I've learned that offline testing environments are often not all that reliable for determining what's going to happen on a live server. Alright, what's this next sign? I don't even know. I gotta look. So we got Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Leo. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a lion rug. But do I have the lion laying this way or this way? This way I definitely have more space. I think that's what I'll do. So for this one we should need some kind of like beigey, yellowy, orangey, reddy, browny kind of thing. I don't have any beige mixed up. Let me take a look at the browns I got here. That one's pretty light. I'm going to start with the yellowy orangey, I think. Honestly, too bad that whatever ancient humans created the zodiac decided to go with a lion instead of a tiger. A tiger would have just been so much more distinguishable. But I think I've got it. I know this looks a little bit like a yellow rat right now, but well, give me a moment here. Wow. That's not looking good. Oh man. Let's get this mane on here sooner than later. Oh, looks even worse on camera. I think I'm going to need to mix in some more of that other brown here. Or not some more, but some of. This stuff is a little more muted. I really screwed up on these On these sides. Yeah. Uh, let's fix that now. That's looking a lot nicer. It's tough to tell if it looks like a rug. I think it needs a slightly darker yellowy sort of line down the back. I don't know why. Something to separate it at the sides, I guess. Yeah. Probably can't see that on camera, but might be for the best. I don't know if it really added to this or not. I feel like the legs are a little crazy, so we're gonna short them up. Looks like I'm gonna be doing a black outline in the meantime. Which might be the best way for me to separate it from this supposed red. There absolutely needs to be some lightening to this red. Don, I know you asked for some dark red, bro, but this is so dark it's looking brown. I know you want something different. Just trust me, man. I know you don't want this shade. I wonder if I can start to get some red into it now. I know this song is like free music for the masses, but I kind of dig this one. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I was listening to a few beats from my buddy Alex, who he writes some music. And I've asked him, before I started this, to write some music for me. I just haven't gone back in touch with him, but I was listening to some of his stuff last night, and it was honestly, Alex, if you're listening, bro, I'm sorry. It's the first time I actually really listened to your music. It's good, though. It's good. Way better than a lot of the other free stuff that I can find online. And that probably just came out sounding terrible. It's actually good stuff. Actually good. And, you know, I hope to be able to feature some of your music on my channel. So more to come, folks. I know this playlist may be getting a little tired. Because I know what it's like. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube and shit, you know. Watch a bunch of streamers and all that, and I get it. I get what it's like. You're watching. It starts to feel the same, and you're like, damn, you know, I just want a little change of pace. Well, I'm hoping to be able to take that feeling of wanting that change of pace, because I feel it too, and basically act upon it with my channel. You know, hopefully actively trying to keep ahead of that. I understand, of course, we're gonna have some people who are bored right away. Can't please them all, but I want y'all to know it's at least on my mind. Alright, I don't know how good that looks, but new rug. Oh, jeez, I just noticed these friggin' camera settings. Give me one sec here. Try to set things up, and you know, things they just don't want to work with you. For some reason, every time I launch OBS, even if I turn off the autofocus in the camera settings, for some reason it turns back on, and I don't get it. I mean, I saved it within OBS, but suppose it doesn't matter too much. Alright, we shouldn't have any weird focusing errors now. Or not so much errors, but I think you know what I mean. I want to outline this line just a little bit more. And I feel like I kind of want to outline tacos a little bit. Maybe even this bowl. Alright. Now we're talking. Alright, let's move on to the next sign. What do we got? Virgo with the loaf of bread. I think we're going to need a little bit more light yellow. Freaking paint flakes. There you go. Huh. Well, apparently bright yellow wasn't the one. What do we need? Yellow flame. Kind of a lame name, if you ask me. But what ifs? That's what we need. Alright, loaf of bread, here we come. So I think I just need to make like a loaf of bread shape here, or like a bread slice shape, and then just extend it. I don't think I've tried to draw bread since I was a kid. It's looking alright. fill this in, and I think what I'll do is I'll go at the underside with a slightly darker looking. Oh man, that's a very large loaf of bread. Dang, that bread's big. Might have to come back to that one. I'm half tempted to just paint right over it because that bread's too big. That bread is way too big. In fact, I'm gonna. I might not come back to it though. Because you know what? Acrylic's awesome. And you can just paint right over your mistakes, dries up, and you're ready to go for the next one. Wait, let's take off some of this excess yellow here. Alright, it's dry. Give that a moment to dry. Unfortunately, the wetness of the blue is bringing up the yellow. In the meantime, I think I will move on to the next one. Sure I got this in the right order. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, Libra, the sign of justice. And, well, there's really only one thing that makes sense. I'm sure y'all know what that is. Suppose I should mention, if you just happen to be catching this for the first time, you're not familiar with what the hell I'm doing here, trying to raise some money for some house repairs, and decided to do art to try to do that. This painting here is a painting commissioned by a friend of mine. This friend of mine, he didn't give me too much to go on, but he's always sharing Zodiac stuff on Facebook, so I figure, hey, let's do a Zodiac prize wheel, because I find that funny. Zodiac signs and the associated prizes of the wheel are all meant to be a little humorous. Libra here being the sign of justice, of course. Wow. What screams justice more than a dollar bill? I guess it kind of looks like a green flag. I should maybe put a little stack of coins here in the back, so that it's totally obvious. Now that bill will, of course, get details put on it, but we can never be too obvious. Is our blue square making that? Not too bad. I think I'm gonna need 1 or 2 coats though. Maybe I should wait until it fully dries. Maybe. I don't know. Try adding some black to speed this up. I think we're good. I think I can do a loaf of bread over that and be fine. Just wash this puppy up. Alright, we'll come back for those details later. That one's got to be Scorpio. I don't know for sure. I am going to check. Sure looks like Scorpio, though. And it sure is. So, Scorpio, this is a bit of a stretch, but I believe we decided on scorpion pepper. I want to make sure of that first. Give me 1 second, folks. Oh, hi, whoever's watching on Twitch. Hey, thanks for watching. Just give me 1 sec here. I'm just pulling up a reference image. I do have the chat open on Twitch there if you want to chat at all. Not sure if you're a new viewer or a viewer who is returning. I'm working on a Zodiac prize wheel. Each of the prizes for each of the Zodiac signs are supposed to be something humorous. Right now I'm working on Scorpio, which is going to be a scorpion pepper. Almost looks like some sort of weird beat. Need to get some definition lines in here. Oh, also, please, let me know if the music's too loud. I adjusted a few settings today, and I'm not too sure if I got them right or not. Okay, so that pretty much looks like a scorpion pepper. Maybe not the best scorpion pepper, but you know what? I think the problem with this is this thing comes down too much. There. Now we're talking. Just kind of smooth up that edge a bit. There we go. Alright, what's next? Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is apparently a centaur. So I thought it'd be pretty funny to win a free spin. A horseshoe. Although, I feel the horseshoe is almost a little too close to the Libra symbol. Let me think about this for a moment. I haven't decided if I want to put text on it. I don't think I do. I don't think I have much room for text here. And most of the stuff is going to be so self-explanatory, it won't need images. But the question is what to do. Do we still do the horseshoe for Sagittarius or not? It's a tough call. I think I'm going to do it though. Let's do a golden horseshoe. Got some gold paint here. Slap down a little black first. Sorry, my hand blocking it. Here, let me draw it from this angle. Might take a couple of quick coats of gold here, but once I get those on, I think I'll go around with a few dark dots. Should look sufficiently horseshoey. Honestly, looking at all these prizes make me want to bowl Lucky Charms now. Alright, let's see how it looks on camera real quick. Flip it upside down here, or right side up. So we got a couple tacos here for Gemini. Got some crab salad for Cancer. Got a brand new rug for Leo. This is gonna be a loaf of bread, but I screwed it up. I'm just waiting for this to dry. Libra here. Got some catch. Then we got the scorpion pepper for Scorpio. Golden lucky horseshoe for Sagittarius. And what do we got next? Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn's what, a goat? It sure is. So, for Capricorn, we're going with Tin Can. Because honestly, what do goats like more than tin cans? Of course, got to have bite taken out of it. It's really tough to tell there's a bite taken out of that, isn't there? Oh well. I can always touch it up later. As long as it looks like a tin can, which honestly up close doesn't look much like a tin can. I'm kind of not too happy with that right now. I'm going to come back and touch that up later because that does not look like how I want it to. It's almost there though. I can tell it just needs a couple touch-ups, but it's got to dry first. Next on the list we have Aquarius. Now Aquarius I did not have a very good idea for, but I ultimately decided on beer because, let's face it, beer is almost water. It's mostly water. Humans are mostly water. Humans are almost beer, but we're going with beer. Almost feel like maybe a green bottle would be better for the contrast. But I think if I do a decent enough label on the beer, it should be alright. Brown on brown must be so hard to see on camera. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's see what it is. Oh, I got someone else watching on Twitch. Hello, hi, thanks for watching. If you're new, please go ahead and hit the follow button. I'm trying to test out whether or not my alerts work. I think I got them figured out. But if you're returning, thanks for coming back. I'm trying to finish off Don's painting tonight here, getting the prizes down for the Zodiac wheel. Some of the finer details here are going to be done off camera, but that's mainly because you don't really see much happening on camera when I'm doing fine details. At least I haven't found a way to make it appear on camera very well. Maybe eventually I'll figure something out that works for that, but for right now, I'll try to get the bulk of paintings done on stream, and most likely, well, not most likely, I definitely will get the bulk of the paintings done on stream. But most of the fine detail will be done off camera, unless I can figure out a way to actually make that work. Work in the sense of being able to see it all right. It's cool. I adjusted some of my sound settings. Are things messed up at all with the sound? Like, can you hear the music okay over me, and vice versa? Alright, cool. Yeah, I tested with some recordings earlier. It's just really tough to tell through the recordings whether or not it's good. So how's your evening going, man? Hope you're doing good. Ah, yeah, well, that's PvP for you, eh? And start it along. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and some details. That's cool. Thanks, man. Glad you like what I got going on so far. Once I put the extra details down on it, I think they'll look a little nicer, but so far so good. I think once I get these next 4 base designs drawn here, I think I'll take a very short break. Back, I don't know, maybe I don't know. After I get these down and everything else, it's all detail work. I'm not sure that the rest of it's really worth streaming, but I'll think about it. Excuse me. Okay, what's next? So we got Aquarius and then Pisces, the fish sign. So for Pisces, I thought, let's do a boot. start off with a little gray here. Big old soggy boot. Who wouldn't want that out of a fishing trip? I once caught a boot this big. Decent. Oh, I've got a few more viewers. Hello, hi, thanks for watching. Hope you like what you see. Working on a Zodiac prize wheel here. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. If you're new, click the follow button. Click subscribe. Wherever you happen to be watching. Well, wait, what am I saying? You're watching on Twitch. Click that little heart for me. I don't stream too often. Don't have a schedule yet, but, you know, I'm working on it. Trying to get it all figured out. Sorry for doing a little detail work here. This sign is just bugging me big time. Yeah. I'll leave that for right now. Okay. On to the next one. Aries. Okay, so I decided to switch it up a little bit. I was going to go with a new truck as the prize for Taurus, but I decided to go Aries. Since Aries is apparently a very popular truck line. And for that, I think we're going to draw a couple of keys. I need to get the hoop ring part of it very thin though. Go over that in more detail later. the meantime, that looks like some keys. I have tempted to draw a little fob off the side, but I think the keys alone are fine. Alright, for Taurus, decided on a milkshake. Because honestly, might be the best product to come out of cows. And of course, it's going to be a strawberry milkshake because, they be the best. Man, I want a milkshake. Alright, let's give this boot just a tiny little touch of detail here. Then we'll finish up that loaf of bread I screwed up earlier. Alright, loaf of bread, just me and you. Time to get painted. Alright, let's see how this looks. Bread loaf definitely needs some detail. Oh, did that way too soon. This bread looks mangled, man. It's looking a little more like bread, but oh, that might have worked. Let's see. Let's see. Just a touch more black here. I think we need a little bit of dark brown down here too. Alright. 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 Let's take a look. I want to see how this looks on camera. Oh yeah, I gotta do this one. Gotta flip the thing. Okay, so we got our prizes down. Really just need the detail now. And like I said, I don't really want to do the detail on camera. I don't think it's going to be good viewing. But hopefully watching these basic designs go down here were entertaining enough for you. Thank you for watching. I'm going to start another one this week, but I want to get this one finished first. I'll be doing some detail work off camera, and I aim to start my next one no later than Thursday. Yep. If anyone happens to be watching this around the time I'm doing it, let me know if you got any title suggestions, because I'm drawing a blank for this one. But, like I said, thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow, all that good jazz. Click like, that'd be cool too. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great night.